Hey guys, Tim Pokemon here, and in today's video we're talking about the new social features that are coming to Pokemon Go, and unfortunately the change in price to the remote raids in Pokemon Go. Now I'm going to be talking about everything. I'm going to give my feedback, I'm going to give my ways to fix the problems that could be arising from this, and just my personal opinion. So let's start off with these new features, the new social features. Now, the new social features, some of which are based in a separate Niantic app, have been tested over time and will be available in Pokemon Go sometime in the next few months, so probably by the end of the summer. Our hope is that these features will make it easier for trainers to communicate with each other, discover new communities, and enjoy local raid battles. Now, that's the main thing that we want to talk about here. Enjoy local raid battles. Okay, cool, great. We all do enjoy doing raids. And coordinating for local raid battles is really cool, and a feature that I think that we've all been waiting for is being able to communicate to each other in the game and not having to rely on other apps or messaging systems and stuff like that. We can go straight from in the game. Now, as well, as of this month, Mega Energy and Rare Candy XL are available as rewards for completing local raid battles, making it easier to evolve and strengthen your Pokemon. Also, starting on May 23rd, the shop's one Pokecoin event box will no longer include remote raid passes and will instead feature a rotating array of items. Now, this is one that I'm just a little bit confused about because, look, I mean, we all enjoy our one Pokecoin bundles, and we enjoy doing them, and getting one basically free remote raid per week, on top of the free raids that we get every day. And I think that this is just not really a positive change. I think it's forcing people to spend money if they want to do remote raids, which I guess they are promoting to not do remote raids, but we'll talk about that more later. Trainers all over the world have helped Pokemon Go continue to thrive and grow over the past few years. Now, we're excited to get back to playing together in person. To support players who have difficulty reaching gyms, we will continue to work on solutions such as tools for community leaders to organize local events and faster approval for new gyms. Now, this paragraph scares me the most out of everything in this post because, look, up top there it says changes to items in the in-game shop, and they refused to admit to the fact that they upped the price of remote raid passes, right, of the bundle for 3. They refused to admit that, which is pretty, scary and a little bit scummy in my opinion. I think that if you're gonna change it and you're gonna make it more expensive, admit it to us. Don't say that, hey, stuff's changing in the item shop, in the in-game shop, and not tell us what it is. But maybe there's other changes that I don't know about, and that's why. But I don't know. I think that's the only one I've seen with the 300 instead of 250. But let's continue to talk about this. Let's talk about, okay, cool. Helping people that have difficulty reaching gyms is awesome. That's great. And I think that's a good thing. But the reason why this paragraph scares me is because they keep bringing up playing in person, playing together in person. And the truth is, some communities just aren't as big as others. That's just the straight up truth, unfortunate truth, because let's be honest, some communities, like if you're in New York, Manhattan, Central Park, there's so many people playing Pokemon Go there. But if you're in a rural area, you're not going to be able to get enough people to take down a legendary raid probably by yourself, unfortunately. And that's just how it is, right? And we've had to, live with that if you're in a rural area. And that's why remote raid passes are honestly just so good, right? But I wrote down some notes here on my phone that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So let's talk about the big negatives that is coming from this. Remote raid passes are now 300 coins for the 3 bundle instead of 250, which what it used to be. Now, every other product, every other item in the item shop is built to be cheaper when you buy it in bulk. Now, remote raids are suddenly not getting that treatment. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do this. This makes zero sense. Like, it's now no longer, it's like you can buy 1 for 100. There's no point of buying bundles anymore. Like, how does that make any sense? You buy 8 incenses for 250, but you can buy 1 each for 40. It comes out to cheaper, But I don't get it. I don't get why they would do that. But now let's talk about what this is in terms of long terms. First things first, now the price of 10 raids is now exactly 1,000 coins instead of 850. Makes no sense, right? Like, I don't understand why we are making it more expensive to do the raids, right? But now if you do 10 remote raids, it's 1,000 coins, right? Which is more money than 850, obviously, right? And then if you do 100 raids, which a lot of people do to level 50 max legendary Pokemon, get the XL candies for, this increases that price from 8,300 coins to 10,000 coins on the dot. That's a whole like $15, $17 difference. That's a big difference. And that's a big deal because, they're just making it more expensive for no reason, right? But then also, this is my main point, right? I understand, right, that you want to make in-person raids. You want to make in-person raids a bigger thing. You want to make that more positive. You want to make that a focal point. Okay, right? I understand that, Niantic. But you know what you can't just be destructive to another vital part of the game, which is remote raiding, just to benefit in-person raids. Just make them both better. Or just don't make remote raids better. Just keep them where they are and make in-person raids better. That's how you counter it. You don't make remote raids worse. You don't make remote raids more expensive. You have to just you don't solve a problem by creating another. You get what I'm saying? You don't do that's not what you do to solve a problem. Now, this is what I think. I have two solutions that could be really helpful for this, right? And then we're gonna end on a positive note, right? So I think two fixes could be you add a multiplier for rewards for in-person raids. The more people you get, the more better the rewards, and it gives people an incentive to do raids in person. Now, maybe if you have it like this, right? This is how I set it up. I said that this would be perfect. 2 to 3 people in-person raiders, you should have a 1.5 XP multiplier, right? Okay, cool. That incentivizes me to go get 2 people to come with me. Come on, let's go do this raid real quick, right? Boom, people are getting outside. Then if you get 4 to 9 people, you should be able to get a 1.75 XP booster and a reward multiplier of any sort. Maybe like 1 extra item per thing or 2 extra items. Just something so that if I go and get, let's go say if I'm going out and doing raid hour with 6 of my friends, right? If I'm able to do that, boom, we should be able to get benefited for that. I know that we're getting boosted damage, but let's be honest, boosted damage is not really doing too much. It's making the raid go a little bit quicker, but we should also be getting boosted rewards. And I do get that, you're like, Mega Energy and Rare Candy XL. Rare Candy XL is really cool. That's a good one, right? That's a good addition. But they already said that they took down the level of rare candies that you're getting from raids, which is a little bit, weird. But Mega Energy, like what is it? Just going to be a random Mega Energy? Cool, but you just made a new Mega system that allows us to Mega Evolve without using Mega Energy. So it is valuable, but it's not going to be as valuable, I feel like, in terms of like, it's not worth the switch, you know what I'm saying? But then let's just go on to what I think is the perfect thing. We should get a 2 times XP multiplier if you get 10 plus in-person raiders. Pokemon Go, again, is claiming like, let's get in-person raids booming, right? And I know that these in-person events are booming, right? They're doing pretty good, right? But not everybody in the community can go to these in-person events. Not everybody can afford to travel. Not everybody wants to travel. There's some people that just can't, and it's just, a little bit, I don't know how to say it, but how to say it in the right way, but it's just a little bit maybe like self-centered. I don't know, just you are doing great and you are making these great in-person events, but not everybody can make them. So don't, hinder the game for everyone else that cannot make it to these in-person events. That's all I'm asking, because I'm very scared that that Pokemon Go is gonna eventually take away remote raid passes, and that is going to hurt the game very much. I feel like it will. It really will. And I think that adding the multiplier, a 2 times XP multiplier, if you have 10 plus in-person raids, and a reward multiplier would, if they're all in person, that would make it so much better. I feel like that would really, really help the in-person raid thing that they're trying to promote. And maybe you scrap the 2 to 3 and the 4 to 9 and just say 10 plus if you're able to get 10 plus. But that is a lot of people. But if you're able to get that, then you should be getting rewarded for that. And I definitely think that's a thing. And I think that it's a win-win scenario. Like, you can't be putting down remote raiders while putting up in-person raiders don't devalue the remote raids. Don't, because it's a very vital part to your game, Niantic. I mean, let's be honest. Niantic, it makes a lot of money, a lot of money from these remote raids, and them adding these 50 coins is a little bit, a little bit just like weird. I think that it's just like, why would you do that? Because like I said, every other item in the item shop, if you buy a single and you buy up to the amount that the bundle is, you are overpaying, right? That's why you buy the bundles. So it makes no sense. But now let's just talk about the positives, right? These new social features should be very, very helpful, should be very good. And again, in-person raids, okay, local raid battles, it would be fun to communicate. But I think it also is just for events. Like, hey, you want to meet up at the park at this time. Hey, maybe if you want to tell your friend, hey, there's a hundo right here. You can tell them in-game. You can be like, hey, there's a hundo at this park. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come. Right? And then you go in and you hang out, and then that can, strengthen your bond, strengthen the community, all that stuff. I think that's really helpful. I think that's really positive. But overall, I think everyone from this thing, I think that they made a great announcement with the new social features. Great announcement, right? But they're trying to, put a big positive and then bring a big negative, right? Boom. We have a great new social features, which I do believe is a great thing that's coming to Pokemon Go. But we're also going to take away remote raids a little bit. Like, we're going to, nerf remote raids a little bit and make it more expensive. Like, why? Why would you announce something so good and so bad at the same time? I don't get it, right? Like, this is such a positive thing. These new social features, I think people have been waiting for these for years. Like, years. People have been waiting for this feature. And we finally get it, and then, you just take it away. It's so weird to me. I don't get it. But, yeah, sorry. I just wanted to rant about it. I just really wanted to give my full opinion on this. And, keyword, Snorlax and Pikachu, right? Two separate keywords. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. And, yeah, comment down below all your opinion, guys. All your opinions, sorry. And, yeah, I really just want to know what you guys think about this. I think that it's, a little bit messed up to increase the price and not admit to it in the first place. But, yeah, I mean, I really do think in-person rating, it needs to be more rewarding. I really do think that. But it's not going to be more rewarding if you take away, remote raids. But also, one thing I also wanted to say real quick before the end of the video, they should also just make a bundle for 200 coins for 3 in-person raid passes. If you make that, that is how you, gain the audience. If you're going to keep this 300 coin thing, which I think is, just so weird what they're doing with that. But just, if you're going to do that, then make it 200 coins for 3 in-person raids, and that will motivate people to go do more in-person raids. You know what I'm saying? And I think that would be really just a helpful thing as well. But overall, what do you guys think of this? Do you think this is a bad decision by Niantic? Do you think it's a good decision? Do you think that they're trying to slowly weed out remote raids? Do you think that that's what they're doing? Because I don't know what they're trying to do. I know that they make a lot of money from remote raids, and I think it would be a big mistake to remove it. And I think that honestly, they're talking about community and playing together. I think that remote raids does help people play together as well. I think that they're underestimating that portion of this all. Like, I think that remote raiding, I am closer with friends from longer distance than I would be without it, because I wouldn't be able to coordinate raids with someone from across the country. I have a friend in California, and I'm able to remote raid with them, and I'm able to coordinate raids with them, and I wouldn't be able to do that without this. So I really don't understand that portion of it. I think that Pokemon Go is like, oh, we want to build communities. We want to build our communities in each and every city. But you're also forgetting about the communities from different cities. There's people that know people from other cities, and that's just how it is, right? But sorry, I've been really, really ranting. Hopefully you guys, enjoyed this kind of rant video. But I just wanted to give my full opinions on it. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.